guys, how's it going? I got a package in the mail from Amazon today, and I'm pretty sure I know what it is, so I'm gonna open it right now and show you guys. I brought scissors, but I don't think I need them. Da-da-da-da. Ooh. Oh, I like this. Yeah. Ta-da! In my reading goals video, I had a proof copy of this that I showed you guys, but here is the final copy of the reading journal that I created. I got it printed through CreateSpace, which is now Kindle Direct Publishing, owned by Amazon, and here it is. So I'm going to flip through it, show you guys, and keep in mind that if you want your own, it's available on Amazon. I'll leave the link down below. So first I have just a fairly plain cover. I didn't want anything too fancy, so it's just a pinky, bluey, purpley swirl, which I like. And then on the back is a quick explanation of what it is, I guess, which I'm not going to read because I'm going to show you guys what it is. It's a pretty good size, I think, and I specifically wanted it to be kind of a looser cover because where it's going to be opened up as a notebook, I wanted that. It's not going to lay flat because it's 200 and some pages, like 210 I want to say. But either way, I wanted it as close to a notebook as I could make. So first, on the inside, there's the classic "This book belongs to" and books read from blank to blank, so you can put whatever date range you want. And then I have a table of contents. Can you see that? Now, I personally don't think I'm going to use this, but when I was looking at reviews for similar products, a lot of people were requesting it, so I included it just in case. That way, say you've read almost a full 200 books and you're looking for a specific one, you can just look through here and realize, ah yeah, that was book 72, and go straight to there instead of flipping through. And it goes from 1 to 200. Like I said, I probably won't be using that, but it's there if you want it. Then we have a goals page. So both sides are the same. So it has the year or range, total books, and then broken up into month if you want that, and then a spot for other goals. So if you want to say genres, categories, I put lengths because sometimes I want to read a certain amount of longer books, and there are 2 pages for this. I plan on doing mine on a yearly basis, so this will last 2 years. And then there's a reading outcomes page, and there's the next one on the next page, so there's one for each goal setting. So reading outcome is pretty much the same format as the one before. So your year/range, total books, the month, how many books you read, outcome for your other goals. And it's just something that I thought was fun. So you would put your top reads of each month. I just find it fun to be able to look back and have right there your top books. And then here's if you want to narrow it down to your top 5. And like I said, the next page is the same thing. Then I have 2 pages of upcoming releases. Personally, I mostly use this page for sequels. Hey, comment. So if I read a book that I really liked and the sequel isn't out, I'll jot it down here so that then next time I'm buying books, I can just flip through here and see, oh, that book is out. Because I feel like I'm always behind on book release news, so I thought that would be cool. And then there are readathons to remember because I want to participate in more readathons. So the name of the readathon, the theme if there is one, the dates, and the hosts. And this is just basically so you can remember, oh yeah, every October so-and-so does a Halloween readathon or something like that. And then I have 4 pages of recommended to me. So title, author, recommended by, and why. And the why could be because it's similar to a certain other book. You can put the genre, some little tidbits so you remember, oh yeah, that was this book, that's why I wanted to check it out. I find I am always being recommended books and I'm not good at remembering them, so I used to just write them down on my phone, check out this book, and then just author, title. But then I would just have this list of like 20 books and I don't want to look them up on Goodreads and sometimes I'll be like, oh yeah, this person recommended them to me and we don't usually have similar reading tastes, or oh yeah, this one was like a loose recommendation, I don't know if I really want to check it out. So I thought this would be helpful for me, so I included it in case it's helpful for other people. And then I have basically just 4 pages of like notebook lined paper, and it's just TBR. I use this if there's specific books that I know I want to get to soon. I'll put them down here and then cross them off as I go, and I made it 4 pages long. I think there's room for 75 or 80 books on there. Because let's face it, TBRs are always out of control. And then next is the actual spot for each books. Before we get into that, I just want to show the last section because it's the last like other thing. It's a spot for other notes, just in case there's anything else that you want to track or remember. But yeah, and then there are 200 pages for reading. So let's open this up, break the spine a little bit. So, title, author, the year the book came out, the genre, how many pages it was, the date you started it, the date you finished it, and your rating. And I forgot to point out on the top, instead of page numbers, it's just book numbers, so it's easy to know what book you're at. And then I have a couple lines for any comments or thoughts. So for me, this is either my immediate reaction after I finish reading it, or specific things that I want to remember, reasons why I liked or disliked it, certain aspects, stuff like that. And finally, favorite blank. I mentioned this when I was showing off the proof copy, but I kept the favorite blank because your favorite thing for one book might not be your favorite thing for every book, if that makes sense. Like, I have some books where I want to make note of my favorite character. I maybe put what I liked about them, why I liked them. For some of them, if it's a book that really inspired me writing-wise, I'll put favorite writing aspect or favorite setting or something like that. Some books I'll do my favorite quotes if it's a book that has really cool quotes and stuff, but I just didn't want to lock it into one thing. And if you want to, every single book, do your favorite quote or do your favorite scene, then that's completely fine, and if you want to change it, also completely fine. The main thing I wanted with this book is, first of all, to be able to track things, because I love tracking things and I love stats, and I just thought it'd be a really nice, easy record keeping, I guess. And I don't know, I like that kind of thing. And I also wanted it to be very customizable. So, you know, if you don't want to track, say, how many pages each book was, don't. You know, if you don't like participating in readathons, don't use that section, you know? Like, personally, like I said, I'm not going to use the index section. But I basically just wanted to give people options and make it fun. Like I said, this is available on Amazon. I will leave the links down below, but I like it. I think it's really cool. And also, I just want to point out, everything in this, like I said, is very customizable. If you want something specific, like, say there's a certain stat you really like to track, or there's sections that you just know you don't want, or maybe 200 pages is too much for you, find it intimidating, so you want maybe a shorter one for 100 books, or maybe you know, well, I read 200 books in a week, so I need a big one with 1,000 books, I don't know. Or maybe, you know, you hate the cover and want something different. I can easily change this. I have the template saved on my computer, so if you're interested in this but you want something slightly different, I'm going to leave my email address down below. You can also comment on this video, but it might be easier through email. Email me, I can definitely customize something for you. I will point out though, it did take me 2 weeks to receive this from the time I published it to the time I received it. And I don't know if that's just because I was on Amazon.ca and the Canadian shipping times, because it's shipping from the States. I don't know if it would be faster in the States. I don't know if 2 weeks is normal, but keep that in mind. It might take a couple weeks to reach you, but either way, we can definitely try to work something out. But that is all I have for today. I was just really excited to finally get that in the mail, and I couldn't wait to show it off. And now I can't wait to fill it out, because I want to fill out the books that I have read so far this year. I've just been taking notes on scraps of paper. Hey, sleepyhead. And I'm really excited to fill it out and just geek out about it. But if you liked this video, please click the like button so I know. And if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe so you can stay up to date with everything. I post videos every Wednesday and Saturday, usually reading and writing related. Anyway, that's all I have for today. I hope to see you guys next time, and until then, have a great day. Bye!